All right, we are live here on ESPN Sports Center. My name is Emily Ashby. We have Tony Hawk here today.
How's it going?
We actually just finished up the X Games, so he was a great competitor there. He's from California and a businessman, but mostly known as a great skateboarder. And luckily for him, he performed so well in the X Games and had a run of 540s and 720s that made him win the skateboard vert contest, and then he came in second in the skateboard park. So how are you doing today? You doing pretty good?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Coming off big wins out of the X Games.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot going on with you there, I'm sure. How do you feel about getting to compete in the very first X Games ever?
It's real great, you know, as growing up, skateboarding compared to what it is today, it was seen as a crime. People was like doing it underground and not really seen as actual sport. And now this is the first time ever they're able to bring together the whole sport of skateboarding as a whole, put it into one competition and get all skaters around under one roof. It's really great.
Absolutely. And you've been battling a lot of things with your dad being in the hospital with lung cancer. So, I mean, how did that affect you in going into this competition?
You know, it affected me in a big way. Like, he's always been a big part of my life and always been a big supporter of me and what I do as a living, skateboarding. It's always been behind me, and since he's been in the hospital, it's been really hard, but I've just had to stay strong mentally and not really think about it during my competitions.
Absolutely. I know it was a great moment to see when you were performing some of your tricks and they got you on camera saying, "Hi, Dad." I know he probably enjoyed that. Also, you know, you've had such a long, successful career since you started in the 80s. How did you think, did you think it was going to escalate to the X Games and everything now?
No, I didn't at the time. I just kind of went through seeing it as an everyday activity with a bunch of friends of mine. I got my first skateboard from my older brother, Steve, and ever since then I just fell in love with it. I figured, you know, if I could just stick with this and try to go somewhere with it, then it would be getting an actual job like most people do, and I was just fortunate that it happened to work out for me, and I love where I'm at right now.
Absolutely. I bet you're excited that, you know, how successful this one was. I'm sure we've been looking into how it's going to go international, and I bet that's how it's grown is really exciting for you, being such a fan and competitor yourself. Speaking of competing, you have your Nintendo game. How was that? Do you play it, or?
Oh, it was unreal. First time seeing my face, like me and people that I hang out with and like skate with on an everyday basis, like we're in a video game, and it was pretty wild being myself in a video game. So I've been playing that a lot. It's really fun.
Absolutely. It sounds like you've got a lot of stuff going on for you. So it's great to have you here today, and you'll have to come back sometime soon, keep competing, and I'm sure we'll see you next X Games.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.